Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So my name is Jean and we are going to do a pick a card reading about what people's first impression is about you. Okay, so please take note that these are first impressions, so this may or may not be true, but rather this is based on the energies that people are picking up on you. So again, this is a pick a card reading. Please take what resonates. Okay, now in here we have 3 piles for you guys to choose from. So the airplane is here. you know I live near the airport, so there's always an airplane sound coming in every 10 minutes. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, for the first pile, we have this pretty card notepad. And then for pile number 2, we have this mysterious notepad, which is very, very pretty. And then pile number 3, we also have this pretty night sky with the crescent moon showing below. Then we have the meadows. Oh, there's also a moon in pile number 1. There's a moon in all 3 cards. Anyway, pick the card that calls out to you the most. And then when you guys are ready, let's get started with pile number 1. Okay, hi pile number 1. If you've chosen this pretty notepad, this reading is for you. So we're just going to put her here. Okay, there you go. And then let's lay out all the cards. Okay, so for your oracle cards, we have here autumnal equinox or release. And then we have fire, passion. And then we have lightning, power. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, it's possible that you guys may be, earth or you may be fire signs rather. You may be under Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, even your actual zodiac, or possibly your earth or sun, moon. Your sun or your moon rising, or it could just be that you may feel like you share traits with the zodiac. So either way, what I'm seeing here is for first impression, the initial energy that I got seeing all of your cards is that you have this what you see is what you get kind of vibe when people first meet you. Possibly that's why you're also attracted to the notepad, because it's open. Okay, like you're open, and you yourself, you have this energy wherein you don't actually mind opening yourself up to people. People have told you, okay, that you have a strong personality. And by strong, it's actually in a good way. It's strong because again, you're not afraid to express yourself. You're not afraid to say what you want. Okay, and you are, initially in a group, you are seen as the leader. Okay, just have that vibe within you that, let's say you are meeting a group of strangers, or you're in a group wherein everyone is a stranger, and then when it comes to meeting you just have this strong impact with them. Like they just initially pick you as their leader, and they see you as someone who is assertive, someone who's outspoken. And I'm also seeing that you guys may possibly be extroverts for most of you. So again, you have no problems initiating conversations with strangers, pulling jokes with them. Those people wherein you felt like you've known for a long time. You actually give that vibe, like you're very welcoming, in a sense, like you like to you have no problem talking with anyone, like whether you like them or not. You're like, fine, I'll talk to you if I need to. You have that strong fiery vibe. Okay, so you can see there are strong fire signs. Actually, they're all fiery. You have well, I'm not sure if this is fiery, but the color is fire. And then you have an actual fire card, and then you have lightning power. So you just emit this very strong energy. I'm also seeing that people see you as very energetic, and you may actually even be very energetic. Now, for some of you who picked this pile, I'm seeing that either you like attending or hosting or going to parties, where there's a large gathering of people. And it's also possible that for some of you, I see that you may be performers. So you may like, singing in front of other people, may like dancing, maybe doing plays, you're possibly actors. Or it could be that you like pulling off jokes, and being in the center of attention. Okay, so let's move on to your tarot cards. Okay, now we have here the Tower card. Oh, you have the Lightning card, and then you have the Tower. I'm gonna put her here. Okay, window. Okay, we have the Tower. And then we have the Eight of Cups. We have the King of Cups. We have the Devil. And then we have the Two of Swords. Okay. So, what are people's first impression of you based on the tarot? Two of Swords. Okay. So, with the Tower here, okay, I picked it up. Now with the Tower, this is pretty much like a conversation of the Oracle cards. So you just have this strong impact. Like, so let's go back to a setting wherein there's a group of people and they're all strangers, and then it's time to introduce themselves. Like, you just have this very strong impact that people remember you easily. Okay, so you have here the Tower, like all of a sudden, whoosh, you just have this strong stage presence, whether or not you're actually performing. Yeah, so you are easily remembered among a crowd. Okay, whether it's meeting a strangers or whether you're in your actual group, people really remember you. Okay. And then we have here Eight of Cups. So this one, what I'm picking up is that despite of your, fiery, extroverted energy, you are actually independent, Like, whether you're alone or whether you're in this group or in another group, it's like you don't mind. Like, that you'll be happy, you'll be fine, you'll be okay on your own. Okay, contrary to the card in here, like he's alone, it's looking up, but actually it's not a bad thing. So I'm actually seeing the interaction between this card and this card. It's like, you're pretty much like a good observer, so you can actually read the room. You can tell the kind of approach, the best kind of approach with people, and you actually don't look at people as someone as your people or what. For you, you'll be able to get along well with any kind of people. And then we have the King of Cups. Okay, so they see you as someone who is, actually very fun. Okay, they see you as, someone who likes, I'm getting the message that who likes to get people together. You may enjoy, gathering people, hosting parties. Or let's say, for instance, I'm hearing the word travel. Like, whenever there's a travel, it's like you're the one who either volunteers or people expect you to actually be the one to organize the logistics. So you have this thing wherein you like to get people together. Or it could be that, you bring people together. You may be a common friend amongst your friends. Okay, so you may know a lot of people, have a lot of connections. And it's also possible that people see you as someone who has a strong control of your emotions. Like, you are, you're a fire thing. Okay, maybe you're not an actual fire sign, but you have a lot of fire within you. And they see you as someone who has a strong emotional energy. So can actually easily convince or easily influence people, a group of people. Okay. And yeah, so for some of you may probably be, thinking of being influencers. And if you are also considering sales, it's also a good sign. So you are also good with, negotiating with people. Yeah, negotiating, persuading people. And then with the devil card for first impression, people actually see you as mischievous. So again, this is a first impression. This may or may not be true. But when people see you, they think of you as someone who likes to, pull in pranks. Again, who likes to party or has a lot of vices. They think of you as someone who just likes to do a lot of crazy things. And this may or may not be true, but that's what people usually think of when they think of you or remember you. And then we have here the Two of Swords. So people also may get that impression that there are tendency or there may be possibilities wherein you don't listen to the opinion of other people. Okay, so it's that. Okay, especially with the person being blinded and holding in swords, it's like there's a tendency or there may be times wherein you may not be open for feedback, or you may be doing this consciously or subconsciously. Okay, so there's that. And that's it for us, pile number 1. So I hope you like this video. And again, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Okay, hi pile number 2. If you've chosen the Dark Moon notepad, this reading is for you. So let's put her here. It's not... There you go. Alright, so we'll start with a few oracle cards first. And for your first one, we have 3, grounding. And then we also have lotus flower, unfoldment. And then we have whale, breach. Okay, so pile number 2, what are people's first impression of you? Now, initially, what I'm seeing as a general energy of the 3 cards is that you have this mysterious, calm, laid-back vibe. Okay, now let's start with the 3. Okay, with the grounding. So people, when they see you, they actually see someone who doesn't open themselves up easily to other people. So you may be the type who is quiet in a large gathering. Not really large, but when people meeting people for the first time, you may be quiet, or it could be that you guys are introverts. So as much as possible, if you can avoid if you can avoid a social situation, you will do so. And with this card, they're also saying that you really prefer to hang out with people that you already know. Okay, like that's what makes you comfortable, being with people who or that's what you prefer, rather, just be with people that you already know. And then with the lotus flower unfoldment, so I'm seeing here that you yourself, you prefer to actually speak with someone, or you prefer to earn someone's trust before you actually speak to them. Not literally about the small things, of course, but before actually telling them anything. So what I'm seeing here is that you guys, I'm also getting another message that with this card appearing, people have this impression that you're quiet and you prefer to work in the background. Okay, like you don't really like too much attention to yourself, but at the same time you're there. So it's like you're observing people. So people tend to have this impression that you're quiet, but then you're observing people. Okay, not in a way that you're looking at them all the time, but you're checking. Okay, it's like you're checking on how you will actually approach each and every one. Okay, how will you talk to them? Will you talk to them? And they're also getting the impression, and it may or may not be true, that if you don't like to speak with someone, okay, like you really don't speak to them, or you avoid speaking to them at all costs. And then we have here, all of a sudden, we have the whale breach. So, from this one to this one, all of a sudden, whoa. Once you start to actually feel comfortable with one person or within a certain group, that's when all of your playfulness just comes out. And then people will be like so surprised, like, what? Who is this person? Like, you're quiet, you look shy, you look uninterested, but then you're just observing. And then when everything is set, when you're finally comfortable with the crowd or with the people, you'll be like, hello, preach, okay? It's like, whoa, okay, where did that come from? You have this, you suddenly burst into your own playful, happy energy. Okay, so, yeah, so that's what people think. Like, this person may be quiet at first, like they don't speak, they just observe, but then they know that deep within you, there is something that you're hiding. Okay, it's either a mischievousness or that playful energy or whatnot. Okay, so let's put let's put her here, and then let's proceed with the tarot cards. Okay, so we have here for the first card the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Alright, and then we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so further information on what people's first impression of you is. Okay, we have here the Eight of Swords. So again, they see you as someone who's shy, someone who really doesn't like to talk to people, someone who's quiet, introverted. And with the Page of Cups, in reverse, you also give this vibe that you also give this impression to people that you may not be interested with them. So again, this is a first impression thing, so this may or may not be true. Okay, so people tend to think that you don't like them, or you may have been told by some people that at first they were scared by you. You may have been told that you look unapproachable, or they may be a bit scared or not comfortable with approaching you at first. Okay, so and also getting the energy that some people initially thought that you were mean. Okay, but then of course that all disappeared with the Queen of Pentacles, or not, depending on you. I'm just kidding. So we have your Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so again, once you've already established your ground, once you're already good with the crowd, that's when you actually start opening up. So you really would like to, open yourself up, or just talk whenever you're done with your observation. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so once you're done looking at people, observing the crowd, the room, that's when you start to open yourself up, like, okay, hi. Okay, so yeah, so you just like to establish, you like to establish certain it's like you want to establish, yeah, there you go, it's like you want to establish your boundaries first before you actually open yourself up. And then for the last two cards, we have both a Wands energy. So Wands is actually about communications, and the thing with them being in the last part of your reading means that really don't talk much. Okay, so yeah, communication comes in last, but then Eight of Wands isn't here beside the Queen, because you do open yourself up, but only little by little. Okay, and then when you do, again, that's when you do the breach whale thing. Okay, there. Alright, so yeah, that's it for us, spell number 1. I hope you liked this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hi guys, if you chosen pile number 3, or this pretty night sky with a crescent moon notepad, this reading is for you. So I'm just gonna put her here, And then let's start off with some oracle cards. So we have here Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. We have the Rainbow card, Blessings. And then we have Meadow, Vulnerability. Okay, so pile number 3, what are people's first impression of you? So as a group within these 3 cards, what I'm seeing is that people see you as the sweet, bubbly, cheerful, happy kind of person. Okay, especially with this one, Blessings and Meadow. You know, when you see a blessing, well, yeah, when you see a blessing, a rainbow, and this kind of field, like, you know, you think of someone who is chill, who is relaxed, at the same time is very happy, or like a very happy person. So whenever people see you, their initial impression is that, you know, this is a cheerful, you know, and bubbly person. Now, with the Shaman healing, they also see you as someone who's very kind, someone who is approachable, and again, someone who's sweet, someone who, you know, will do everything out to help their friend. Now, let's also discuss the rainbow card. Now, what I'm seeing here in terms of first impression is that people also have the impression that, you know, you always look on the bright side of things. And then with the Meadow card, okay, they also see you as someone who is a gentle spirit. Okay, they see you as someone who's sensitive, and people are actually, you know, tend to be drawn to your warmth. Now let's look at the tarot cards. So for your first one, we have the Two of Pentacles, and then we also have the Page of Swords. We have the Lovers. Okay, we have Strength, and then we have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, so I want to speak about the Chariot card in reverse. Okay, so this is pretty much like you know, the not so good first impression with you. Again, this may or may not be true, but because of the energy in the first 3 cards, people have this first impression that you may be agreeable. So they see you as someone who just says who, you know, easily agrees to things, someone who someone who just agree to them, and someone who will not cause an argument. And you know, they also have this tendency to see you as a people pleaser. Okay, and then we just hide this card because it's not so good. No, just kidding. It just doesn't fit the screen. Okay, now this time let's talk about the Two of Pentacles. Alright, so people are also see you as someone who is considerate for first impressions. Okay, so they see you as someone who will be understanding. Okay, someone who will look at the 2 sides of the story before actually making a judgment or before saying something. You know, it's like you're the type that they see as someone who will always give the benefit of the doubt. And then with actually this one is related, you know, like you like to see things, you know, you like to balance things out first, and then before, you know, with the Page of Swords, like, you know, you have your own opinions, definitely, like you have your own convictions, but for you, you know, you don't easily, you know, you have this tendency to not easily, you know, take sides. Like before you actually do, you always consider people or situations, you know. Maybe this person has a point, that's why they were able to do this. So that's actually one of the things that come to your mind whenever you hear something, especially a gossip. And that's what people that's what people's, in a way, expectation is towards you, that you're the understanding kind. And then we have here the Lovers. So with the Lovers card appearing, okay, people have this first impression that, you know, you like to get along well with people. You know, like it also has this you know, thing that, you know, you have this, you tend to give off this impression that you do not like conflict nor confrontation. And then with the strength card, so keep in mind that okay, now keep in mind that the strength card, that despite in spite of all of these, the strength card is also saying that people who also have this impression that they also see some strength in you. They see you as someone who is patient, okay, and they do believe that that is your strength, patience. And they also see you as someone who can tame someone. You may be very good at calming people down. So as you can see, the strength card, she's holding a lion, she's taming a lion. So they have this impression that you can always calm or cheer someone up. Okay, so there you go, that's it for us, spell number 3. I hope you like this video, and if you do, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye.